Hi guys, my name's Naomi. I hope you're all doing really well today. I'm a Mat and Reform Pilates instructor, and today I've just prepared for you a beginner level Mat Pilates class. Alright, so when we're ready, we're just going to come standing on one side of our mat. Alright, let's take a big inhale all together here. And as we exhale, we're going to tuck our chin to our chest. Slowly fold forward, rolling on down, bone by bone. We want our arms nice and heavy. Slight bend of our knees here. Let's just keep those spaghetti arms dangling. Let's just gently rock from side to side. Letting our head hang. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Try to find the ground with our fingers. You might need to bend your knees slightly. We're just going to walk our hands forwards to the other end of our mat. Hands pressing into our mat. We're going to shoot our hips up to the sky, finding our downward dog. Trying to keep our arms and our legs as straight as we can. Pressing our chest towards our knees, let's pedal out those feet. One heel lifts, one heel lowers. Swing our hips from side to side each time, getting a nice stretch in each side of our body. Lovely. Keeping our hands pressing down into the mat. Keep breathing, guys. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to the center. We're going to lift our left leg up to the sky to our 3-point dog. And then we're going to step that left knee forward. Foot comes between our two hands. And we're going to drop that right knee to the floor. Perfect. You might want to readjust slightly here. We're basically just sinking our hips to the floor, stretching that right hip flexor. Keeping our right hand planted, we're going to reach that left arm up to the sky, looking up there as well with our eye gaze. Leaning slightly backwards if we can. Perfect. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Let's return that left hand down. Perfect. Tuck the back toe. And let's return to our downward dog once more. Pedaling out those feet for me. Perfect. Really warming up those legs here. In 3, 2, 1. Return back to center. Alright, let's reach that. I'm going to shuffle forward a bit. Let's reach that right leg up to the sky. Bring the right knee to the chest as we step forward and dropping that back knee down to the mat. Perfect. Alrighty. Press our hips forward towards the ground once more. This time we're stretching our left hip flexor. Left hand stays on the ground. Let's reach that right arm up to the sky, up and over. Slight twist of our chest as our eye gaze looks up. Inhale, grow up, taller a bit slightly. Exhale, sink deeper into that hip flexor stretch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand comes back down to the mat. We're going to tuck the back toe, return to our downward dog, and then slowly walking our hands all the way back to our feet. And then when we're ready, we're going to slowly restack that spine, bone by bone. Lower back, middle back, and upper back. Perfect. Head comes up last. Let's roll those shoulders back a few times. Whew. Lovely. You might want to roll your neck gently from side to side here. Just getting any niggles out of the way. One more time. Alrighty. Alright, now we're just going to warm up our calves and lower legs. Hands are going to come onto our hips to start. Let's stand with our feet just hip distance apart or slightly closer if that's more comfortable for you. Alright. We're going to take a big inhale together here. And as we exhale, we're going to lift our heels up and off the mat. Inhale, return them down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, return down. It might help to just keep your eye gaze onto one spot on the ground. I know this one's a bit funny for the balance, even I'm wobbling slightly here. Perfect. So I'll show you from the side. You keep going. Exhale, lift. Inhale, return. Exhale, lift. Inhale, return. Try to lift those heels up as high as we can, and nice, slow and controlled return down to the mat. Perfect. We really try to come up onto the balls of our toes here. Go up, go as high as you can for this one. Some of us might only be able to lift it up a few centimetres. Some of us might be able to come all the way up onto our toes. Either one is fine. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just return down for a second. You can either keep going with that one, so lift up and come down all the way to the mat, or if you want an extra challenge for the last 15 seconds, you're going to lift up, come down halfway, and then press back up. So your heels will never touch the ground fully. Alright, so I'll do that version. Let's go for another 15 seconds here. Lift up, come down halfway. This one requires a lot of focus. You're doing really well, guys. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels return all the way down to that. Well done. Okay, let's shake those legs out. Whew, my calves are really on fire. Okay, take a drink here if you need or a rest. And when we're ready, we're just going to come lying down onto our backs and go into some glute bridges, all right? Okay. So just lying down on our backs here. Head comes down onto the mat. Arms are just long by our side. Tuck the heels down towards our butt just slightly, so where it feels comfortable. We're going to take a big inhale all together here. As we exhale, we're going to dig into our heels, lift our hips up to the sky, into the glute bridge, and then slowly drop them back down. Exhale, lift the hips up to the sky. Inhale, drop them back down. Each time my hips lift to the sky, I'm really squeezing my glutes to activate them. I might want to hold up the top for a second before I slowly return my hips back down to the mat. Lovely. Really focus on peeling your spine up bone by bone, and then slow and controlled lower back down to the mat. If you'd like to reach your arms to the sky, this will just challenge your balance a little bit further. Really digging into those heels, squeezing the glutes at the top. Let's go for another 5. In 4, we're going to lift our hips up and hold them there. For 3, 2, and last one. Everybody lift their hips all the way up to the top and hold them here. We're going to drop the hips down halfway and then press them back up. Drop them down halfway and then press them back up. Lovely. It's just a little hip thrusts almost. Perfect. You might want to bring your hands down to the mat for some stability here if you'd like. For 5, Give me 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Let's drop the hips back down to the mat. Whew. Well done. Just gently window right those knees from left to right. We're not done yet with these glute bridges. We've got some single leg ones to go. We're going to start with our right heel. So right heel is going to stay glued to the mat. Our left leg is going to come long up to the sky. The knee can be bent slightly if that's a bit much, but try to keep your leg as straight as you can. Okay, hands once more pressing down by our sides, nice and long. Let's exhale, dig into our right heel to lift up into our glute bridge. Inhale, return. Exhale, lift. Inhale, return. Keeping that left leg as straight as you can. Really squeezing that right butt cheek here. Let's go for another 5, 4, in 3, we're going to hold our bridge at the top. 2, and last one. Everybody press the hips up to the sky here and hold it here. Left leg stays long and straight. Let's just lower it down to the floor and lift it up to the sky. Sweeping it down to the floor, lifting it up to the sky. Just for 5, 4, holding our bridge here, 3, 2, and 1. Heels return down and lowering the hips down as well. Whew. Okay, let's catch our breaths here for a second. Before we do the other side of our glutes, we're just going to mix it up with some core work. So, staying aligned on our backs, head resting on the mat once more. Legs have 2 options here. Level 1, legs stay on the floor just as they were before. Level 2, we can bring our legs into tabletop so that our knees are bent at 90 degrees and our toes are pointing towards the back wall, okay? I'm going to bring, I need to shuffle it all this way, I think. We're going to bring our hands to our heads here, just behind our heads. And we're going to exhale, take our chin to our chest, curl up. Inhale, return down. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, return down. So each time we curl up, we're tucking our chin to our chest, lifting our head, neck, and shoulders up. And then on the inhale, we're returning our head back down to the mat. I'll show you the version for feet on the ground. Same thing, just exhaling, curling all the way up, inhaling, returning back down. Just activating those upper abs for this one. Give me another 2 more like this, and then we'll just extend. Okay. So for this one, what we're going to do is curl up, extend one leg long. As we return down, we bring the leg back to tabletop. Curl up, switch legs, bring it back to tabletop as you return down. Just bending those knees each time your head lowers back down to the mat. Pointing those toes each time you stretch and reach that leg long to the back wall. Lovely. All right, and if you're super keen, let's add a little crisscross action here. So the next time you curl up and extend one leg long, I'm going to twist to the opposite side, opposite elbow to opposite knee, and then bring everything back into tabletop as your head lowers back down. Exhale, one leg goes long, twist to the opposite side, return to tabletop, and then lower. Curl up, twist, return, lower. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and bring it back down. Whew. Great work, guys. Got one more core warm-up to go. So we're either going to start with our legs in tabletop or legs going to be out long for the extra challenge. I'm going to stay in tabletop for this one. All right. We're going to curl up with our chin. So tuck our chin, our chest curl up, hands come along by our side, straight arms just pulsing up and down, up an inch and down an inch into our hundreds. Nice long inhales and exhales here, really focusing on our breathing. You can try to extend your legs if you want that challenge. Let's go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, well done. All right. Have another drink of water if you'd like. Let's just take a bit of a breather here before we even out the glutes on the other side. All right. So I'll just switch myself around. Okay. So this time our left heel is going to stay planted on the mat, slightly tucked towards our butt. Hands down by our sides, pressing down into the mat firmly. We're going to extend that right leg long, reaching those toes up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to press our hips up to the sky, coming to our glute bridge, and then return on down slowly. Exhale, lift. Inhale, return. Perfect. Really trying to dig into that left heel each time. I really want you to activate that glute. Remember, our knees can be slightly bent in our right leg. Just try to keep it as straight as we can here. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Whew. And return. Okay. We've just got those straight leg sweeps to finish, okay? So once more, right leg reaches to the sky. We're going to press up into our glute bridge and hold it here. Right leg stays straight. We're going to sweep it down to the floor and back up to the sky. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that foot back down to the mat. Well done. Okay, slowly sitting on up when we're ready. We're going to go into some standing work now. Whew. Okay. We're going to start at the left side of our mats. Hands start near our chest, just in our prayer position. Ooh, just catch my breath here. Okay, when we're ready, we're going to take a big step out to the right. Bend that right knee. Left leg stays long and straight. And then we're going to come back to standing. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, stand. I find it easier to focus on a particular point on the floor for this one. Lovely. Really sending all your weight into that right heel each time you lunge to the side. Perfect. Keeping that chest nice and proud. Shoulders slightly rolled back. Nice and relaxed. Perfect. All right. If you want that extra challenge today, as we come back up to standing, we're going to do a little rotation to the right. So I'm going to come to stand, twist to the right, and then lunge back down. So as I twist to the right, my right knee is coming to my left elbow, and then lunge back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. All right, let's just catch our breaths here. Just check my computer's awake. Okay, all good? Okay, now we're just going to go into some sumo squats before we do the other side. So, we're just going to stand feet wider than hip width apart. Toes slightly turned outwards here. Okay, perfect. Shuffle forward a bit for me. Okay. We're going to sink our hips back into our sumo squat. As we stand up, we're going to thrust our hips forward, squeezing our glutes, and then return back down once more. So I'll show you from the side. Okay. Inhale, squat. Exhale, stand. Really sinking all my weight into my heels for this one as I squat down, and squeezing my glutes as I thrust my hips forward to stand up. Might help to add these arm swings each time you stand up, just for a bit of momentum here. So keep going like with that. If you want an extra challenge, each time you squat down, as you come to standing, you're going to kick one leg out to the side and then bring it back in. Squat, kick, and return. Squat, kick. Just for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, now let's just catch our breaths for a few seconds. Okay. We're going to sink back down into our sumo squat and hold it here. Hands can be by our chest in a prayer position. Let's try to lift one heel up and drop it back down. Lift the other heel up and drop it back down. So just switching each time. If you want that extra challenge, you can add a double heel lift at the same time. Really come onto the balls of our toes for this one. Okay, or if not, just continue with these single leg heel lifts. Perfect. Let's go for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding our squat here, we're not done yet. Let's just pulse in our squat, up an inch and down an inch. Whew, I know it burns here. Taking a rest at any time if we need it. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing back up. Whew, well done. Let's shake out those legs. Tap, tap, tap our glutes if we need it. Right. Just got to finish that side lunge now on the other side of our mat. And then after this one, we'll be lying down for most of the rest of the class. So bear with me. Okay. Whew. Hands start in prayer position once more. When we're ready, we're going to take a big step out to the left into our side lunge. Right leg stays straight, left knee bends, and then we're going to come back to standing. Take it at your own pace here. There's no rush. We're just really focusing on sinking the weight into our left heel each time we lunge. Perfect. Try to sink those hips down an inch deeper each time we step to the side. Lovely. If you want to extend once more, the next time we stand, we're going to add a twist to the left. Left knee comes to our right elbow. And step down once more. Here for another 5. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, And last one. Whew. Well done. Shake, shake, shake it all out. Shake it all out. Okay. Okay, now it's time to lie on our side. That's good news. So, I'm going to start lying on our side, doing some clam work. There's two options for lying down here. Number one is our left arm. Sorry, we're lying on our left side, by the way. Left arm is out nice and long. Head can rest on our arm as a pillow. Option number two is that our left hand just sits bent to support our hand. This is the one I prefer. So I'm going to stick with this. Okay, we're going to bend our knees at about 90 degrees here, making sure our hips are stacked over each other and our knees are stacked on top of each other. Perfect. So not tilting too far forward, not tilting too far back. Nice and stacked. Perfect. All right, so when we're ready, we're going to glue our feet together. Feet stay glued. Let's exhale. We're going to open our top leg up. Inhale, return it down. Exhale, open. Inhale, return. Lovely. Just keep going like this for me. The right hand can either be on our hips here, like me. For more balance, feel free to place the hand onto the mat. Lovely, guys. Now you can either keep going like this, if you want an even harder booty burn. Lift the feet up off the floor just a few inches and continue. So the left bottom knee stays on the ground, but our feet are elevated slightly. Just continue to open and close your legs just like a clam. Lovely. Let's go for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can everybody open their clam up for me? Now we're going to extend that top leg long, bend it back in, and close the clam. Open, extend, bend, close. Remember, the feet can be staying down on the ground for this one. So we'll do the same. Open, extend, bend, and close. Open, extend, bend, and close. I know this one's really a killer, guys. Let's go for another 15 seconds here. You're doing really well. Another 8, 7, 6, 5, in 4, we're going to extend that top leg nice and long. 3, 2, and 1. Open and extend, hold it here. Let's drop that left leg down to the ground if we've got it up. Sweep that top leg 45 degrees in front of you. Turn the toes down to the ground and just lift and lower that leg down to the floor and up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bending that knee back in, tapping out that right butt. Whew. Oh, that one hurt a lot. Okay. When we're ready, we're going to come in to face our mats and our bellies. We're just got a little bit of a plank series here. So you can either be in your full plank, so on your toes, or your half plank on your knees, all right? Trying to stay on our hands if we can, but if your wrists are a bit niggly, feel free to come down to your forearms at any time, okay? So, I'm going to start in my full plank, I think. All right. So my shoulders are stacked over my wrists, and there's a nice long line from the crown of my head all the way down to my feet, or knees if you're a half plank, okay? Pelvis is slightly tucked, so I don't want any sassy bombs like this today, okay? Nice long lines for me. All right, we're just going to start with our feet slightly separated or our knees, and then we're going to sink our weight back to our heels, and then press it back forward into a plank. Oh, my hands are getting a bit sweaty. Weight sinks back to our heels, and then presses forward. Just into our little plank rockers here. Let's just go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Hold the plank for me here, lovely. Okay, now I'm going to do some mountain climbers. Right knee comes to left elbow and bring it back. Left knee to right elbow and bring it back. So you can go at your own pace here. You might want to do it really fast or just taking it nice and slow. If you're doing half plank, you just do the same thing here. Okay, let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Hold the plank once more for me, or your half plank. Now we're going to take the knee to the outer elbow, right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow. Lovely, I know this one hurts. You got it, guys. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just dropping down. Let's come to our child's pose here. Spreading those knees out wide, sinking the chest down to the mat. Arms reach forward above our heads. Take a few big breaths here for me. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, coming back on up. When you're ready, just flip onto your back. We're going to come lying down, but our chest is going to be propped up by our forearms. So forearms pressing down onto the mat. Lovely. Okay. So we're going to lift our feet up off the mat if we can. Knees can either be bent slightly or straight and long for the extra challenge here, okay? This is our start position. We're going to split the legs out wide and then zip them back together. Out wide and zip. Open and close. Open and close. I'll show you with bent knees. We're just going to open and close. Perfect. Keep pressing down into those forearms. Lift that chest nice and proud. Lovely. This just kind of works our lower abs, but also our inner thighs, zipping them together each time we close our legs. Exhaling each time we close, inhaling each time we open. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, bring the feet back down to the mat. Let's catch our breaths here for a second. Take a drink break if you'd like. I'll just demonstrate the next one before we get started. So we're going to go into a froggy press. We're going to bring our knees into tabletop, glue our heels together, toes pointing outwards, so kind of like this into our froggy. Lovely. So knees start bent. I'm going to exhale, press our legs out to straighten. Inhale, bring them back in. So heels stay glued together the whole time and toes stay pointing outwards into our froggy press. All right, why don't you guys give that a go for me? Really zipping those inner thighs together each time we straighten our legs. Awesome work. Really try pressing those knees together each time we straighten. Let's go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back into your chest. Now we're going to combo those two moves. So the open close and the froggy press. So I'll show you how we go. Staying with our froggy feet the whole time. We're going to press our legs out to straighten, open them, close them, and then bend them. Extend, open, close, and bend. Lovely, guys. Just give me another 5 to go. 4 more. 3 more. You're doing really well. Keep going for me. 2. And last one. Whew, well done. Oh, feet find the floor finally. All right. We're just going to do the clowns on the other side now. Almost at the end of the class, so that's good news. All right. Lying now on our right side, you might want to shuffle to the other side of your mat. Once more, the right hand can either be nice and long, head resting on our arm as a pillow, or the right hand can be bent to support our head, okay? Left hand can either be on our hip or down by our side at all times, okay? So our hips are stacked on top of each other, knees are stacked, making sure we're not rolling too far back or too far forward. Alrighty, we're going to glue our feet together and exhale to open our knees, inhale to close. Exhale, top leg lifts up, inhale, close. Really good, guys. 3 more like this. Okay, now you can either keep going with our feet on the floor. If you want to extend, lift the feet up slightly, a few inches off the ground, and just continue with those open and closes. Perfect. And you can always come down to the mat for that extra balance. I was feeling a bit wobbly just then. Okay. Let's go for number 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's all open up. Okay, let's extend that top leg long, bring it back in, and close our clown. Open, extend, bend, close. Open, extend, bend, close. Remember, we can keep those feet on the ground, okay? So let's do the same. Open, extend, bend, close. Open, extend, bend, close. Let's go for another 15 seconds here. You're doing really well, guys. Remember to breathe. Okay. Really pointing those toes to me each time you extend, reaching that top leg out long for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Big reach and bring it back down. Well done. Tap, tap, tap out of that glute. Just got those left and longs to finish. So when we're ready, let's extend that top leg out long once more. Bring it forward about 45 degrees. Turn the toes to the ground and just lift and lower that straight left leg. Up to the sky and down to the floor. Just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee back in. Okay. Tap, tap, tap that glute once more. And then you're slowly going to roll onto your bellies here. Turn around. Let's just the camera. Okay. That's better. So you're rolling onto your bellies here. Our arms are going to reach forward. Our legs are going to be nice and long behind us. Whew. Head just comes down to the mat. I won't put my head down so you can hear my voice. But your head's going to come down to the mat. Arms reach long. Legs reach long. Okay. Let's take a big inhale all together here. As we exhale, we're going to squeeze our glutes, lift our feet and legs up off the mat. And inhale, return them back down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Perfect. Keeping that head on the ground just for now. Really squeezing those glutes. Actually tensing the whole leg as well. We really want to get that whole leg activated here. Pointing those toes each time. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the feet back down. This time, each time we exhale and lift, we're also going to lift our arms up as well. So we're going to exhale, lift our feet and chest up. Inhale, lowering it back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So it's kind of like a Superman action. Keep going for me, just like that. Great, guys. Give another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring everything back down to the mat. We've just got one more extension here. So next time you lift everything up and off the mat, you're going to bend your arms at 90 degrees into a scarecrow position. And then as you release back down, reach the arms forward again. Lift up, bend into your scarecrow, release and reach forward. So we're going to try to squeeze those shoulder blades back each time we bend those elbows. Lovely. Just keep going like that for me. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can everybody lift their chest and feet up off the mat? Arms bend by your side into your scarecrow and just give me little flutter kicks for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release everything down. Arms reach long, legs reach long here. Catching our breaths. Well done. That's all the hard work done for today. We're just going to go into some stretches when we're ready. Whew. All right. You might just want to wriggle your hips from side to side. Just releasing any tension, giving those muscles a bit of a shake. And when we're ready, let's our arms come outwards by our chest. Let's exhale, press all the way up. Eye gaze comes to the sky in a back bend. Hold it here for a few seconds, really reaching our spine all the way back. And then lying back down. Arms press wide as we bend back. And lying back down. Give me one more of those. Okay. When we're ready, we're just going to come lying on our left side here. Left hand supporting our head. Let's grab our right foot with our right hand and just try to bring that foot to our butt cheek. So really stretching out that quad here. Really good. We try to reach that right knee nice and long towards the end of our mat here. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, try to squeeze that foot back slightly more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just let that right foot down. Okay, we're going to shuffle onto our backs. Let's go to some figure 4 stretches. Feet start planted on the ground. We're going to bring that right ankle to our left knee. And then hands are going to reach through, grabbing our left thigh and pulling it towards our chest. So you should feel a stretch in your right butt cheek. If it helps, you might want to press out with your right elbow onto your bent knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet come back onto the ground. Let's just switch them over. Left ankle on right knee. We're going to reach through, grab our right thigh, pulling it towards our chest and face. We might want to press our left elbow onto our left knee, just giving ourselves a deeper, juicier stretch here. Lovely. For 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Feet come down to the mat once more. You're going to roll to the right side. You can just roll over. I need to face the camera, so I'm going to switch. Okay. Right hand comes back to our head. We're going to grab our left foot with our left hand and squeeze it towards our butt, stretching out that left hamstring. Quad. Really try to elongate that knee towards the end of our mat here. Exhale to squeeze that foot slightly close to our glutes for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Well done. Okay, when you're ready, slowly sit on up, finding a cross-legged position here. Let's just bring that right ear down to our shoulder. Left hand comes behind our back. And let's look down towards the right corner. If you want an extra stretch, just gently bring that right hand to your head and look down towards your armpit. Nice and careful. The necks are very delicate parts of our bodies. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch over. So right hand comes behind the back. Left ear to left shoulder. And if you want, you can bring that left hand. Just place it gently on your head and look towards your left armpit. Really stretching out that right side of your body here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really good, guys. Well done. That's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you next time.